Take a rest. It's time for tea and cakes.
Are you okay? Can you... You're not dreaming. Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat when I think about it. Our trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacom. I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes. A natural beauty like me never has dark circles. The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories. The family's official statement was like, "The Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt." After all, they can't just reveal the truth about the Order. Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting. Everyone's waiting for you, so hurry up and pack. We're leaving as soon as you're ready. After all this craziness... Yeah, let's go! We've got some time before we board the ship.
How extravagant. Just like Epsilon. How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it. Just a heads up, you're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile. And this time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life. Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no trace. Don't do anything That may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever you want, unbothered.
Thank you.
No problem, Miss Samuel. I love this fake name. Now that we're done here in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I hear the Genius Society is here. How about we go stir up some excitement?
Well, you know my script isn't over yet.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities. How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens, right?
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Just swipe my card, you know the pin. She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses, or something else. You know better about fashion than I do.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for yourself. Oh, by the way, Blade didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penn.
Got it. He was just worried. I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oatcake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last. But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. Or maybe I'll give it to Blade. He'll appreciate it. That's not written in the script, right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
Welcome, Director Topaz.
I thought they would choose a...
About this, Director. This conference between the atmosphere here.
If I'm right, this influential figure...
Oh, your mind is always so...
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think... Just tell everyone on our team to stay... Oh, and one, don't call Miss Jade Big Boss.
Got it.
So this is the...
None of the important figures have arrived yet. Oh, are you hungry, Numby? Food in the dream. Numby, catch! Oh, looks delicious, huh?
Greetings, madame.
Hello.
I assume you are the Radiant Felspar.
Oh, so it's owned by...
Indeed. Please allow me to continue.
Reverberation?
Thankfully, the factor so.
Ah, well, thank you for explaining matters to me.
So many buttons.
Huh? What are these?
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
For my safety? Are these buttons something dangerous?
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in this. According to those involved, he said something like, "Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode." Luckily, no one believed him. Still, the Bloodhound family...
Where's that prankster? Haven't the hounds caught him yet?
Yeah, that guy has some... However, you know, the blood... Anyway, the family will...
Hello? The talent motivation... I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys. The way I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management and all of the project. I just don't understand.
Sounds exhausting. In my opinion, you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena. I've been looking forward to working with you. Never imagined this day would come so soon. Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. Just like old times.
It's been a while, Madam Jade. I'm honored to have the opportunity to work with you.
You're still so formal, aren't you? Forget it.
I'm sorry.
Well, now that we're as sharp as you are,
I believe
that's true.
if we can reach some sort...
Exactly. As long as the influence... It's similar to the power struggles within the...
After the downfall of the Yoke family...
Yes.
Absolutely.
Pretty clear.
Although... I apologize for interrupting your
Time to get to work. Remember, our goal...
Hard work pays off.
Welcome, please. Have a seat.
No problem at all, Mr.
After all, to many...
I always enjoy talking.
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Precisely. Those few words represent a terribly complicated situation indeed. Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in great effort and almost got himself killed. But what was it all for? Wasn't it eventually to create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly impressive. Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa. How would you respond to the IPC's actions?
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much in your... However...
Please, go ahead.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department. from trying to lay a finger on. If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
One of our P45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real.
You use the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you were curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC, well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony
Going public?
If I'm not mistaken, you want...
precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the suite. Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the Land of the Dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose. This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were but thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe...
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight. And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move. Please, consider it carefully.
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of information. I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately.
Of course. Take your time.
The Alfalfa family had...
I got this information. It's not hard to imagine. Instead of falling...
Well, no what?
I don't think the followers, if either the family... There you are. Did you rest well?
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep. She went to negotiate with the family as a representative of...
After Anna's dream was
the mastermind behind the plan.
That's what we're about to witness.
Ultimately, the public perceived the... while quite different from the...
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream again. Here's a toast. With 3 glasses... Yeah, it's good to see you. When will the Astral Express...
We'll stay a bit longer, but...
So, this is our final meeting then? Music? Atmosphere? Let's see. To the nameless rest...
Yeah.
constructing dreams is something sacred. Reflective.
That Colleen is always coming up with bizarre ideas.
I wonder what... Eternal.
I won't surrender.
Some value existence is unity.
Want to see what I can
Every
do?
petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
Dodge this!
Not each other.
This! Rise, Venus!
Nap time.
No more playing nice.
Eternal.
Let me through. Dodge this!
For another beating? How's this take? Support received. Attack!
Danger ahead. Ready yourself.
Decided to play your ace, huh? Time to mix things up. Support received. Slice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Detonate. Step up, let's see ya. It ain't over.
Let's improvise.
Like fireflies to a flame. Until everything burns to ashes!
set. Just let the show begin.
How's this taste?
Thank you. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Firefly type full set to the scene of play.
In the mood for another beating?
Enemy targets detected.
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up. Support
Stay in
received.
Still the same old. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Nice like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Attack!
want to try not following the script this time. Is... A life as frail as a cicada's wings can still burn brightly. The one thing I look forward to? Growing up, of course. The one thing I look forward to? Growing up, of course. close. The final stop is close. The final stop is close. Maybe I can finally have my own dreams. One step at a time, and your dreams will come true, right? One step at a time, and your dreams will come true, right? One step at a time, and your dreams will come true. Right?
Serving under the Ten Lords as a judge of souls, I come to the world of the living to enforce their will. Serving under the Ten Lords as a judge of souls, I come to the world of the living to enforce their will. Serving under the Ten Lords as a judge of souls, I come to the world of the living to enforce their will.
Divine inspiration? It's only several thousand ideas racing through my mind every minute.
What will they experience on the journey to the other side?
for another? Set the seas ablaze!
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Fight to land! Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Set the seas ablaze! Fight to land! Ready for another? Together as one. Human creations. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Set the seas ablaze!
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
Fight to land! Yin and yang. Set the seas ablaze! Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Ready for another?
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Detonate!
Until everything burns to ashes! Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Converge and awaken.
Blade of moonlight.
Set the seas ablaze! Ready for another? Fight to land!
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Set the seas ablaze! Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Human creations. Fight to land! Set the seas ablaze! Yin and yang. Ready for another? Together as one. Fight to land!
Blade of moonlight.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
In lunar flame.
Set the seas ablaze! Fight to land! Set the seas ablaze!
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Detonate!
flame.